Alright. Hello everyone on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or whatever the hell you're watching this. Probably on Twitter or YouTube, one or the other. My name is Glacier Husky, and you know, I haven't done any suit up videos, any unboxing videos, none whatsoever. And the only reason why is usually I have a lack of time, or just don't really have anybody else to film, because I'm doing this by myself, which sucks. And about a month ago, or two, I should say about 2 months ago now, since got I had a new suit that came in. And as anybody knows, I'm sort of got a multiple personality disorder, where I get to dress up in fursuits, and about 5, 6, 7 of them. I had a fursuit that came in, and I didn't really have the chance to look into them there until about the end of the weekend, because I was away. And after that, I want to purposely say a good thank you to Myfurcreations for giving me this wonderful looking friend of mine, Sunray, the dragon. Me and Myfurcreations were talking roughly about spring or summertime of last year. And I said, you know, were there any available spots within the upcoming year? And they said, well, we still got spots within the year that we have. And I was like, all right, cool, whatever. So I said, all right, cool. What kind of, you know, what are we looking at? Like, are we talking 2 months, 3 months, 4 months? And they said, well, we got spots in August, September, November, and December. I said, well, you know what? I'll keep this in mind, and I'll contact you there a little while. We go, and I emailed them, and I said, I really want to do this, and I'd like to take the spot in November. Alright, cool. Yeah, not a problem with that. They gave me what the total amount of the suit was going to cost, which would have been around, well, it's like $2,450 or $2,500. I think it was $2,500. And yeah, so this guy came into fruition. A lot of people have always told me, they said, you've always got good color taste for some weird reason when it comes to fursuits. You always have a good, how should I put it, stand out more. There's nothing wrong with standing out in the furry fandom. It's rather than being, not so much plain, but try to be different. Try to bring out personality, bring out a little bit more sunshine, more enthusiasm. So when Myfurcreations they accepted, and we were all aboard the whole commission train, and to be honest, hell of a lot better than One for All. Woo! One for All is a nightmare. Even the One for All suitors know that. I don't know if they've improved over the years that I've got my actual full suit of Glacier, but I don't know. I don't think they have improved. But, however, with Myfurcreations, I got this within a year. It would have been sooner if they had not gone into some medical issues or some family issues, and which to me personally I respect, because there's sometimes when you're commissioning a fursuit, there's certain things that are way out of control, and they're not in your control at all. Excuse me. And you know, with the maker actually being sick for a while, and I think it was her grandmother or her mother, or can't remember which one, was in the hospital around summertime of 2016. Like I said, you know, take your time to, you know, recuperate, get better, and get back at making this guy. So as we were talking, so November of 2015, it was the original build time. I had paid the money, and they had run into a bit of a snag. They were busy at the time because they were pumping out 4 fursuits for Midwest Fur Fest, which did go to their owners. You've probably seen them on Twitter or Facebook or YouTube at some point, which is great. There's nothing wrong with them getting their stuff because, like I said, she was behind schedule. So, fast forward, and finally, about October, we finally get down to the nitty gritty, and she started making more progression. She was communicating more, and we finally got him done. He was done. He was done as of, I believe, Halloween night. And I found out, I think the next day, that they were going to ship them within a week. So, alright, good. So they shipped them off within a week, and then, well, a week went by, kept an eye on it, 2 weeks went by. Outside of the active hours, so this message. Yeah, no, that's just, I'm ignoring that. That's fucking ridiculous. Goddamn computer wants to restart. I don't think so! You can fuck off at the moment. I'm doing a video. So by Halloween, we finally discussed all the shipping details and all that. And about 2 weeks later, this guy comes in. This guy. And I didn't have a chance. And the only reason why I didn't have a chance to really wear them at the time, because it was a weekend where I was going away. And the customs bill I got was not the best thing in the world to receive, but it's customs. The border customs, I can't. At some point, they're gonna fuck me over, which they did. It was like $500. It's ridiculous, fucking ridiculous. But anyways, I finally get them in, and about a few days after that, I went out on Twitter basically say, I thank Myfurcreations for making them, the hard work to bring them to life. There's certain things about me that I really like to do, personality-wise. Like, if I feel, man, I want to be a dragon one day, or maybe I want to be a cat, or a lion, or just somewhere along the line. If I have sort of a creative idea in my head that I think I could turn it into a fursuit without spending goddamn shitloads of money, which is pretty well getting a full suit. So I finally got him in. Everybody's seen a couple pictures on Twitter. I believe there's a couple videos I posted also on Twitter, and I got a lot of likes and a lot of faves, and a lot of people are like, man, that's so awesome. How is it that every time you come out with a new fursuit, it always seems to just pop out, it just stands? Well, I just don't go crazy on the colors. Some people have like these massive fancy designs. I don't like fancy designs, like where they have patterns upon patterns upon patterns all over the fucking suit. To me, that's a pain in the ass for the maker, because then they got to recreate that shit, and it's hard. Some people can do it, some people can't, but it's the way it is. So I honestly would like to say that when I wore this suit, I love him. He gives off this nice cartoony, cuddly feel, So, and I was originally supposed to have this guy at Vernal Equinox this year in 2016, but due to medical issues and a bunch of other stuff, it just wasn't going to happen. So it sucked. But I got him at the end of the year, so Vernal Equinox 2017, I'm fucking coming. And this guy's coming with me. We're gonna fucking rock a good time. So I suppose to basically say that the suit itself, I personally want to say give a thumbs up to Myfurcreations. I'll probably post the link or so in the title or the description below, I think. And give them a shout out if you ever want to get a full suit done or a partial done. You know, they just did such a great job. It just did such a great job with him. And to be honest, the stress I had with this guy was actually nothing compared to One for All. Thank fuck. So I suppose we'll end this now and just do a part 2 afterwards, and then just do the full suit in the part 2. Is that alright? Signing out. Peace.